FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
This is not in the book, so this is like an exclusive. This is to the website that everyone can see for free. My kind of exclusive, right? So I figured Washington, D.C., I have an entry on unpaid internships. And I feel like there's a battle between Washington, D.C. and New York for the most unpaid internships in the United States, with the combined with the highest rents. It's a fantastic situation. So if there's a ton of grammar and typos in this, it's because it came straight off the website, and I'm awful at editing my own stuff. Fortunately, my entire audience is more than happy to point out every single grammar mistake I've ever made in the entire site, and has offered to be my copy editor for free, just for the joy of correcting my mistakes. Fantastic. I do have a post on the site about grammar, about how white people will copy edit for free. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. Just be like, can you look this over for me? And they'll do it, and they'll be so happy. It's like a gift to them. You know what I mean? So, unpaid internships. I think this is number 105. In most of the world, when a person works long hours without pay, it's referred to as slavery or forced labor. For white people, this process is referred to as an internship and is considered an essential stage of white development. The concept of working for little or no money underneath a superior has been around for centuries in the form of apprenticeship programs. Young people eager to learn a trade would spend time working under a master craftsman to learn a skill that would eventually lead to an increase in material wealth. Using this logic, you would assume that the most sought-after internships would be in areas that lead to the greatest financial reward. Young white people, however, prefer internships that put them on the path for careers that will generally result in a decrease of the material wealth accumulated by their parents. For example, if you were to present a white 19-year-old with the choice of spending the summer earning $15 an hour as a plumber's apprentice, or making $0 answering phones at a production company, they will always choose the latter. In fact, the only way to get the white person to choose the plumbing option would be to convince them that it was leading towards some sort of end-of-summer pipe art installation. White people view the internship as their foot into the door of such high-profile, low-paying career fields as journalism, film, politics, art, nonprofits, and anything associated with a museum. Any white person who takes an internship outside of these industries is either the wrong type of white person or a law student. There are no exceptions. If all goes according to plan, an internship will end with an offer of a job that pays $24,000 a year and will consist entirely of the same tasks they were recently doing for free. In fact, the transition to full-time status results in the addition of only one new responsibility: feeling superior to the new interns. When all is said and done, the internship process serves the white community in many ways. First, it helps train the next generation of freelance writers, museum curators, and director's assistants. But more importantly, internships teach white children how to complain about being poor. So when a white person tells you about their unpaid internship at the New Yorker, it's not a good idea to point out how the cost of rent and food will essentially mean they're paying their employer for the right to make photocopies. Instead, it's best to say, you earned it. They will not get the joke. I did an internship at Seed magazine, which is where that comes from. It's terrible.